Why not, eh?
So what do you think of the game?
Yeah, it's. I think it's what we expected against Panasonic. Very, very open game of footy, and I think the skill level was through the roof with both teams. A lot of tries scored, but it certainly didn't have that look of a scrappy, poor defensive game from both teams. The defence from both teams was outstanding, very physical. Both sides had to work hard to get points. So it was just good to sit back and again watch a good game of rugby.
Last 10 minutes, you have to dig in what I said.
Yeah, certainly, and that shows where we're at as a squad. There's a lot of character there, I think a couple of the guys mentioned to me straight after the game that the crowd, in the end, got us there. The support was unbelievable again, we take a lot out of that, and it's been a good month for us. We're in a place now where we're still building as a squad, and really looking forward now to what lies ahead.
Ian, apart from the game last year against Kings, you don't mention that because it was sad, though. You ever played in a game like that with so many points, so many tries at that level?
No, definitely not, especially from both sides. Generally, if there's that many points, it's from one side. Obviously pretty special, pretty nice, tough on the lungs the first sort of 20-25 minutes. There's a lot of guys breathing in there from both sides, and just like Sambo said, a real maturity and character there just to stick with it. Didn't matter what was happening, we just kept going on with our processes, next job, and just thought all our tries were well constructed tonight, whether they be through mauls, phase play, defensive pressure. We just really put some nice pressure on them and really just maturing as a side each game. And I think the back-to-back weeks really helps, going back-to-back and having our processes right now. We've had a bit of time together and just a lot of character showing through, and boys playing for each other and playing for the crowd and the WA public was really special. And that last 5 minutes there, particularly just defending the whole time, was pretty special.
Stands in good stead for NRC performance like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, when you get a bit of momentum, it's easy to take the foot off the pedal and take the foot off the gas. So need to make sure we keep reviewing hard, make sure we smell the roses, enjoy the moment, because it is pretty special. Obviously, celebrate the end of the inaugural World Series rugby and how far we've come in such a short space of time, which Sam and the coaches have alluded to this week. Pretty special if you consider the game we played against Fiji and how we came to that game compared to now, and the strike weapons we got, whether it's set piece, defence, attack, counter-attack, all those things, and players that we've obviously unearthed there is pretty special. So it puts us in good stead, but I think the NRC will be very tight this year based on how many teams are in it this year and how condensed it is, and obviously there's quite a few squads that are together the whole year in the lead up to NRC, but certainly a bit of momentum never hurts.
6 out of 7.
Yeah, it was nice. They were coming off tonight. A bit filthy I missed that one, but just obviously something I work hard at in my game every day, and whether it be passing, kicking, running, all those things, it's nice when you put the effort in and it comes off, particularly in a pressure situation. I think pressure helps me think and helps me narrow my focus a little bit these days, but it was certainly nice. And there's nothing quite like the crowd cheering you back after you get a nice little sideline kick or a pressure kick. So pretty special, and just happy really to get the win, to be honest. The guys put the points on the board, and it's my job to keep the scoreboard ticking over as part of that. So it was nice to be able to contribute that way.
And I know they've seen these exhibition games, but I think tonight demonstrated. I mean, they kicked the penalty to start with. You kicked the penalty leading the game. There was a real, I don't know what you call it, a real urge to win, I guess.
Yeah, there was, and that was
penalties are things you don't want to use.
Yeah, exactly, and that was only one from each team. So I think that shows, obviously, games are a bit tighter there. You do take the points. We went for a few lineouts there, and we came up just short, or we scored a couple of times. So it's just about reading the game and seeing where the game was. That was obviously 45-47, so we thought if we could take the 3 there and put it over, it puts a bit more pressure on them, and they have to really play and score and get the kick to win it. So just a bit of mental pressure we wanted to put on them there, and obviously they wanted to get the scoreboard ticking over early days and take some points away. So obviously those tight games is a bit different, but there was still a lot of intent to score and a lot of intent to run it from our 22. Same with them. You could see them running from their 22, the crossfield kicks, and using our weapons, whether it be run, kick or pass.
And finally, how do you talk for so long without taking a breath?
It's
You must have done enough work out there, Nick.
I tell you, I've recovered now, but I wasn't talking much out there. We came back into the huddles, and I just told the blokes to take a minute, mainly to settle down, but also for me to catch my breath, because it was so quick. And obviously the adrenaline's still pumping, the caffeine's still in the veins, so that's probably why I'm rambling off here, and also very excited having come away with the win there.
Thanks.
So, going back to the game, we had over 100,000 views on Twitter. So that's worldwide. You guys going to watch the replay?
Yeah, I'd certainly. Not once. We watched it a few times, and it's fantastic to hear that stat and the support. What World Series, not only Western Force, but what support World Series rugby's getting. It's only going to get bigger.
A lot of people were saying that this was the best game of rugby they've seen all year. It was a very tight game. I think it was just back and forth tries. How's that pressure out there when you get one and they get one and you have to fight to get the next one again?
I think you'd have to ask Sam, they'll probably be pacing upstairs in the coach's box. Like I said, there is a bit of pressure there, and I think having played a few games together now, it helps you think. Guys trust the system, trust each other, which is the main thing. And a guy makes a mistake, happens in footy, so we get on with the job. What's our next role? And I think we kept it simple tonight. It's obviously a credit to Sambo and the coaches for allowing the players to express themselves and take the onus on ourselves. And it's obviously a player-driven on the field, and they've given us confidence to make the calls we want to make, and obviously it worked out nicely tonight. So just a really good team effort from both the coaches and the players there, and it was certainly a bit of tit for tat there, and by the end it was the nails were probably chewed off the coaches' hands there, but certainly very enjoyable to be part of those games, because those are the games you want to test yourself in as a player, and come away with the wins obviously pretty special.
I'll just finish, just on behalf of the club, is to wish Berwick Barnes all the best with his injuries. Very important for their club, and he's a great bloke, and he's got a lot of mates here in the Western Force. So on behalf of the club, just hope everything's okay for Berwick for the rest of the season.
On that note, I know that before the game you guys always say you focus on your own game, but surely there's a small part of you that was incredibly proud that you won against a team coached by Robbie Deans with someone like Derek Barnes in it.
Yeah, I think leading into a game, you don't have too much focus on individuals, but Robbie Deans, for me, I've always enjoyed the way he coaches, back to his days with the Crusaders and Wallabies, and he's one of the world's best coaches, and he's just such a humble person, and that's how we operate. So it was good to meet Robbie, and we've got the same, I think, way of thinking of how to play rugby, and you saw that tonight. It don't really focus on individuals, but I hope they have a successful season back in the Japan top league.